Hello, this is Bonnie Dean from Chief Left Hand Knits. I have embellished my braided hand, a pattern which is obviously a hand warmer, with embroidery and using two different stitches. The first is Algerian eye stitch or star eyelet stitch, and that is the pink stitch, the dusty rose stitch. And then the other stitch is called the fly stitch in blue. The anatomy of these stitches can be better seen not on knitwear or in an embroidery book. This is the Algerian eye stitch or star eyelet stitch, where the yarn comes up from the back in the top center, goes into the center front, up through the right upper edge of the box into the center front, up through the side into the center front, and so on until there are 8 legs of this stitch. With knitwear, you're fitting into different shape spaces, hardly ever a square, and so this is modified in my mitt to shorten the ones to the corner. So this one would be at the top, this one would be at the bottom, the sides are filled, and then the corners, the legs are not so long. This is fly stitch, and the needle comes up through the back and then into the center below it, and then up through the back here, and then you can see that you're catching the middle with this maneuver. To demonstrate the Algerian eye stitch first, I have pulled my yarn from back to front. We'll be going through the center, and then again, this is not a full square, so this is going to go around 10:30 in this manner. And then in through the center. Then 9 o'clock in the corner, into the center, into about 7:30 on the edge. Try not to get into any cable stitches. Into the center, down to 6 o'clock. Then I'm going to turn this around. Into the center, and with it upside down it'll be off to 10:30 again. Into the center, off to 9 o'clock. And into the center, and off to 7:30 with it upside down, and then into the center. And that completes the embroidery for that piece. And you can see it forms a nice star with a hole in the middle. By the way, I am using 2 strands of needlepoint yarn. This happens to be Patternayan Persian virgin wool yarn. The next is the fly stitch. I have started by coming up from the back side of the work, and I need to go down 2 purl bumps below, and then to about 10:30. That forms the first bar, and then I have to catch the second bar, so I'm going to come at around 2 o'clock through the same hole and catching the yarn. And that makes the fly stitch. And then you just do it again. Coming down 2, going between the cable and the purl stitch. Going to the right edge and coming up through the same hole and catching. And that's fly stitch, and there it is finished. Have a good day.